The land of enchantment sings its sweet music of the desert Southwest every fall. It's a tune I hum often from memory, drawing me nearer every chance I get. This is an opportunity to kill a really big bull and see a lot of elk, and we are stoked about it. So tonight we're gonna go out and just see what's out there. This year I'm blessed with the opportunity to return with a highly desired New Mexico bull elk tag burning a hole in my pocket.
He's not real wide and his fronts aren't super long, but his force and fists are big. He just wants to be down here at the water.
My experience hunting in this state leads me to believe that water and patience are going to play a big part in this hunt.
Go! Ah! You can have battery problems and you can have tire problems. But it ain't good to have battery and tire problems.
Go on, trying to hear you. Sir, get out of here.
I don't really know what that is. You got light down there in that little line of trees? Yeah, it's not worth glassing all that too much. There's a road that goes right down to the middle of it. This is a new unit for me, so I'm trying to get a bearing on what is around. From what I understand, this is a unit that you can kill a pretty good sized bull, and I'd like to do that. We can smell elk from right here. We just got out of the truck, walked up the road a little bit, and then scaled a little bit of a hill. And we've been hearing bugles as a cow over here in the north. I think it just might be one bull, but we're gonna walk up here, see if we can get him to talk. Maybe get some eyes on him and see if there's any other bulls in the valley. It's gotta be pretty close. I feel like he's just right on the other side of that. That top bull just went over. He didn't look super huge. I saw it from behind. You better watch out. Nice buck. I'd shoot that in New Mexico all day, dude.
We don't find many elk, but we do find a few problems.
I'm gonna try to address one of the two issues with my truck. Many, but we're losing air pressure in a tire because it had a patch from a nail that we got pronghorn hunting, and apparently that patch got knocked out on a rock. So now we're gonna go find a tire shop, try to get that fixed.
After the quick stop at the tire shop, we decide to head to another new area to see if we can locate a bull.
Is that a real tree or a fake tree? Right here, that sucker. Might be our guy. That ain't far from here, is it? Let's go find that. That's our six from yesterday, I think. Pretty nice. That's like almost certainly the bull we saw last night. He's close. He's in the water. The wall's still about 300 yards. We don't have a lot to get there, do we? Crap. I thought the wall was here. I can't believe we could hear him.
Mentally, it can be a struggle being an elk hunter. You're always questioning if you're making the right moves, or if you're being aggressive enough, or if you're even in the right country at all. We got close this night, but it just got too dark and we were too late.
We have cloud cover, which a lot of times means the elk are a little more fired up in the mornings. I don't think it's because they're like, oh, clouds, but it's cooler. They're not as in a big a hurry to get to their bed, so you might end up finding them just kind of being lazy about where they're at, which is good because then we can see them. And that's going to be our plan. We're going to go up high, look around, and listen for bugles. See it, so go down there. Bull's not far right there. I'm gonna sneak low. Let him get over the hill and go after him again.
While we're chasing that 6x6, an even bigger bull shows up, heads up the hill, and confronts the first bull.
Because of the thermals. We've got cows on this far hillside that pretty much know we're here, and I really want them to just ease off. The original muddy bull that we were after, I think, won. But the one that lost is bigger. So maybe that loser bull will kind of make his way down, and we can give him a cow call and he'll come to it. The smart play for us would be to go that way and come across. That's a big bull, good gosh. This bull's by himself. This is a killable bull, so we're gonna do everything right. I'm gonna be conservative, but make it happen, which is so cliche to say. That's rather deflating. He was standing there at 65 yards. And I didn't see him. He just walked right up here, and he was walking right down there. I thought he was over there, and I was like, dude, there's a chance this sucker just filters down right here. And he did that. We were just 30 seconds too late.
This is the kind of hunting I come to New Mexico for. I love to watch the rut ramp up as the days push on.
In case y'all were wondering, this is my new favorite place to elk hunt. Right here. This is the baddest. It's so cool. Here comes more elk. Going to him. Spike.
Advise not eating that one. Eric, did you know this is where the original episode of the Coyote and Roadrunner was filmed?
Didn't know that.
I feel like those elk are gonna come up the hill and cross in that little saddle right there and drop down into it. We're gonna go up there around that dead tree and be kind of behind the crest, but where we can still see pretty good. Be ready for them. I can see them glistening in the sun. Come on down, big dog. Let's get a look at you. Let's see her right now. What? He went behind. gets them going the direction he wants, things could happen fast. I think he took his cow's knot out. Had him at 40 yards. No shot.
Rain in the desert. Go figure. Just the right weather to try to drench our already tired spirits.
It's not fun to sit here and just watch it get daylight and not be able to go out. We're getting close though. I mean, I hit the windshield wipers just to see how many drops hit. And I mean, it is barely drizzling. We might be getting out here pretty quick. The radar shows a gap, but there's a new, it's not a storm, but just a new rain cloud developing that's going to hit. No, I don't have enough service to even load it. Hey, at least I got to finish my coffee. About to push from there, and I was about to shoot him in 10 yards. That's the difference in hunting timber and hunting out there in the open stuff. You get close to the timber. Right now we're debating on what we're gonna eat for supper in celebration because we're about to go shoot a bull. There's that group that we've been watching all morning. He's a big 6x5. His I'm gonna say it's his left side. It's just a 5-point side, and he kind of gets weak at the top, but he's good everywhere else, and he's the biggest bodied bull that we've seen, which makes me pretty excited. They're in a pretty stalkable spot, and we left Michael over there to video and to spot for us, and we're gonna walk around the backside of this mountain, make a huge loop, and come up over the ridge and smoke that sucker right where he's bedded with those cows.
Oh, bow hand, dead. Oh. All right, let's all sit down for a bit. In some shade. Well, we snuck into the exact right place and had a little cow come up here and hang out with us at 18 yards for about 20 minutes. Lock everything down. The big bull came out at 40 yards, made a loop, didn't offer me a shot. It was terrible. Just threw a bunch of limbs. And then he ran this other cow down back in the big group, and then was like kind of coming out here, and I don't know what he was gonna do. He was kind of feeding around, messing around, and then one of our others on this trip kick a rock, or what happened?
Leg just gave out.
His leg gave out?
Yeah, I have no feeling below the knee.
No, like the one big noise, is that what it was? Yeah. And then that kind of gave it all away. That's just hunting, especially if you're trying to film it. It's just the way it goes. Can't get upset about it. I mean, crap. We locked down for 20 minutes. I had a cow looking at us, half the time, and I feel like we did pretty good for all that. And I almost got a shot on that bull.
After a hot and grueling hike out after that crazy encounter, we hear another bull right next to the trailhead.
We just had a really early, exciting, and tiring bugle fest. We were walking out after we'd walked like 3 miles back in trying to kill a bull. Feels like a week ago. And smelled elk in a weird spot pretty close to the truck. So I bugled, and sure enough, I got an answer. So we made this huge big dip down, up, and around, and the rut rage was going on up top. And this bull ran down the hill, raked a tree in front of us at about 70 yards. After he was done raking, he was going to come in a little further. Well, he raked, looked up, and saw the other bull up there with his cows and ran up the hill. So we chased him, and we chased him, and we chased him. We almost got another shot at him at like 65. His cows bumped. We followed him all the way down here. We cow called at him. They all slowed down. And then we had other bulls and cows, and it's just an elk festival out here right now. We kind of regrouped, drank some water. There's still an hour and a half left in the day. There's a really good flat up here. It's got a lot of trees on it that I think is where they're hanging out right now. So we're going to go into sneak mode, see if we can't get close, and kill a bull tonight.
What a day of elk hunting. It doesn't matter, shot or no shot, days like this are what September is all about. I leave Greg up the hill to rake a tree while I go set up an ambush spot between two trails that will lead directly up to him. We are getting close. As you can see, this nice 6-point almost played the game. However, he caught us in the open at the last moment, wheeled out, and didn't present the shot I wanted. Thankfully, in the rut, if you stay on them, you'll get another opportunity. We shadowed the herd all afternoon, and finally, at sundown, we found ourselves in an elk cauldron.
We'll try to go kill that one. Shot, and I don't want to do that. And he's right up and up and just get right past him. Somewhere right there. He probably took off that way. If anything, it's low. But I think I hit him in the heart. I don't know if he's dead or not, but thank the Lord for that opportunity. That sounds like him, so that weirds me out. It's pretty dark. I don't know. It's either heart or liver. But I don't think there'd be that much blood right away if it was, something bad. There's more on the grass.
While we were tracking, I had such an unsettling feeling hearing the ominous bugle of a bull that sounded just like the one I had shot.
There's blood there. Oh, there it is right there.
I had drawn up the ending for this hunt tens of thousands of times, but only in a few scenarios did I prepare myself for this ending. After many miles covered and 36 hours of searching, we decided to call it off. I wanted this so bad. I worked my tail off for this bull, but sometimes that still isn't enough. It's said that it's not the successes that make a man, but his failures. I'm sure this is true, but that doesn't mean I'm a fan of the process. I'm sorry for wounding this bull. As an archer, I know I have to continue to improve on my abilities and hone my skills. It's a harsh reality that we all face as hunters. I promise to myself to do better.